a good a good win at the weekend. How would you reflect on the victory against Stoke a couple of days on?
Okay, it was important win for us. Is some performance and some way how we win the game, what then encourage us a lot, and it's a good win for our confidence. Is good win for our players trust in the process, and at the end is right now it's behind of us, and we are focusing for next step.
Is it even more pleasing to win it with two very well crafted goals?
Okay, it's football games is 90 few minutes. At the end of the day, it's most important than everything is how it's you are finished the game. But it's I can be satisfied how we play the game. I have be satisfied how we created the chances. We are dominate the one really good squad, a really good football team like Stoke. We try some football games always bring you in some moment where you have some kind of the problem. It's probably after they score the goal we can be still more brave and more focused and concentrated for ourselves for continued fighting. I can understand, but for another side we need to improve, because I didn't be satisfied with some few minutes before after they scored the goal. Reaction was good. Collaboration for the bench was good too. It's people who started the game was focused and concentrated. It's a lot of the positive things, but of course, like all the games where you make it some kind of analysis, you believe we can still instill the highest level.
Are you still concerned by the manner of some of your defending, and if so, how do you rectify that?
Listen, it's we are considered the goal. We are in good distance. We are in good shape. We are in some safe situation. But even Stoke scored the goal. I cannot find it. Lot of the mistakes. We can be still more stronger in this challenge, because at the end, this guy who scored the goal is turned around. Two guys really close to our players, really close of them. Happens sometimes. Of course, we need to be still more strongest in this kind of the situation, and continue to working, give them enough information, and try be better in next situation what is ahead of us. Of course, we are sometimes it's great. We are enough strong for come back in the game, but sometimes it's important stay with clean sheet. Sometimes it is important score first goal, and we know it's not didn't be brilliant day for us, but a lot of the positive things, a lot of the things what encourage us for the continued working in direction what we chose few months ago.
Is anything else needed though, other than just more work on the training ground? Because it looks like it's the one thing that could still potentially hold you back in games. Defensively, the goals that you've conceded may well undermine some of the good work that you've done going forward.
I agree, but it's football is a lot of the press conference. You can talking about why we don't score, why we are don't consider, why we are don't created, why we are created. It's this process never stop. I am completely agree, and it's not easy win the games if you are considered all the days. For another side, it's we can if you want to deep, we can talking about our last two defeat, and Boro score one for really good first goal. Didn't be easy for us. Stop this kind of the shot. Second goal was more or less outside of the box without lot of the option for us. We are considered 2 goals against Boro. Without comment, first goal. Second goal was 2 after our loss of the ball, but before this loss of the ball was some little bit difficult situation. I don't want to say it's we are made it huge mistake. It's true, we are paid expensive for different reason, and for another side, it's definitely it's true. We need to be better in this kind of the situation. If you ask me, you are made some huge mistakes, and in the organization of the attitude of the collocation, I can say no, but we can do the better. Of course, we need to talking about luck. It's not you can be really unlucky, and referee don't see some kind of the situation 1.5 meters outside of the box. It's without try some excuse. Is definitely we can be better. It's we have, but for another side, we must to know we need to be enough brave and survive some kind of the difficult situation during the game, because it will happen before. It was happened against Stoke too. I cannot be especially surprised in some moment during the game. We are in the trouble against Millwall too. A strong team, really good in the running behind, very strong in the set pieces. We must be ready, focused, concentrate in the right position for survive this kind of the situation.
Is there any injury news to monitor ahead of this game tomorrow?
Don't exist any news. It's just George Bardock started working yesterday with us. For another side, everything is same like before last game.
One or two fans have asked for an update on Jack O'Connell. Is there anything there to say there? Could he potentially be back at some point this season?
Really, I cannot give you right answer. I don't expect he will come back this year. I mean 2021. I hope he can be for next, but I cannot give you right answer.
How do you feel Oliver Norwood has played this season?
Good. Oli Norwood is play good in his position. I know these players very well. In my point of view, without compare, I believe he has lived his level for last season. Of course, we drop we are dropped for the Premier League, and can be a little bit easier for him. But he's a guy with a lot of the guaranteed. We know his characteristic. I know, and you know too. He simply know what is his strengths and weaknesses. Is perfectly useful for us.
And just finally, it's still a ways off, but Rhian Brewster looks like a player who just needs to go and find his scoring touch again. Rebuild his confidence maybe. Could a loan move in January help him to do that if things don't change between now and then?
No, I'm not thinking about this. We are talking about our squad, about how balanced in this moment. I am not thinking about general loan some players or not. For another side, I will repeat what I think is probably can be question for me why this player didn't be in the squad for last game. It's simple. I was with 3 strikers on the bench for finding some kind of the balance. It's in normal way. I always try you see 2 defenders, 2 midfielders, or 2 strikers. In this case, I try with three strikers. With Dizzy, even is half. And he can play in different position. And is simple is don't try kill the kid. In some cases, it's not right word. It's simple. If I say I consider the guy like one of the most talented English players, and after I don't bring him in the squad, you can in the team for the game, you can ask me what is where is the sense? Sense is simply be brave, working hard, and compete with another people for be honest, for I change the mind and believe you can play immediately. In this moment, I give the some another people more chance because I believe it's right decision for my side. And in Ryan Brewster is opportunity for change my mind. If you can tell me he can change, of course, he has the quality. He has a lot of the important characteristics what can help us, but is be brave, still working hard, focus, concentration, and be ready for your chance. And that's it. If you cannot find it, lot of the logic, I can find it huge logic for my decision. I try make a decision with what I consider this is logical, but if you go so deep, and I try to explain, if I start with 4 strikers in the bench and without with one midfielder or one defender, can be a little bit outside of the normal. Always when I use the people from the bench, I try interpret how many chances I can for them, how is chance for using them during the game. For use four strikers is close of the impossible, and this is between another things reason because I take this kind of the decision.
How has he responded to that challenge then that you've set him to go and compete, to go and earn your place back?
Nothing. He didn't ask me absolutely nothing. He, for be honest, he is talking with me 2-3 weeks ago. Asks what is before the international break, and is what he need to do for being in the team. We are talking about that. After he was with the national team, I am working with the team and take it my decision. He didn't ask me nothing, but his answer was acceptably good on the training. He is working and push still harder and prepare himself where arrive his time.